Okay, so this is about the D&D game that I'm running with my children. One is 8, the 8-year-old, and one is 12. So sometimes I plan stuff out, but a lot of times all I do is really just kind of run it on the fly. I like to see what the kids are interested in and kind of roll with their answers and stuff. So currently we have the village of Juicy Orchard on the Wash, and okay, so the 8-year-old character, I'm going to let her tell you about it.
My character's name is Bedelia the Blacksmith. I'm part dwarf. My character's part dwarf, part human. I have a cappuccino marshmallow named cappuccino marshmallow. My family raises them, and they provide drinks that heal. My marshmallow's name is Sparkle Butt.
Excellent. You want to look?
And
yeah,
I have a warhammer.
Oh, that's right. Good addition. And just to make sure you heard that clearly, that is a meowshmallow catpuccino. So it's a pun about marshmallows, meowshmallows, and catpuccinos. My 12-year-old also has a character, and I'm going to let him tell you about it.
My character is Moloshin, an elven sorcerer, and she has a cloak of holding. That's cool because it has lots of pockets that all go to the same dimensional space.
Awesome. So we decided that my kids' characters already knew each other. They were kind of friends. They lived in the same village and had sometimes adventured together before. That's sort of their backstory. And as we started our story yesterday, the elven sorcerer, Mulashton, went to go see Bedelia the blacksmith so that she could buy some new armor, because, you know, armor's good if you're going to be an adventurer. So Bedelia was not at her farm. She had gone to go have an early lunch at the local tavern, which was called the Tender Toast, and the barkeep of the tavern is named Avocado. And so they met Avocado and learned that all of the specialty pear cider in the village had been spoiled overnight. So learning about the spoiled pear cider was a very clear hook for the next adventure for them to go on, which they kind of completely ignored. The 8-year-old decided that she just completely freaked out, actually, and her character just started running in circles around the tavern, and she decided she'd left a cup of cocoa in her character's pocket, which was her meowshmallow catpuccino's favorite food. So she's running like crazy around the tavern, and so of course this cocoa is going to be sloshing everywhere, and she's, you know, knocking over tables and chairs and disturbing other guests, and cocoa's just flying around, and so her meowshmallow's all riled up and running around and jumping off people's laps, and so the barkeep, Avocado, gets very upset, and so Bedelia the blacksmith eventually, in her chaotic panic, just runs out into the town, freaking out and sloshing this hot cocoa everywhere. And I think she decided she had also a cup of avocado cider in her other pocket, so that's sloshing everywhere too. And she's running down the street, and the townsfolk are looking at her in some concern, and some are fleeing into their homes, assuming that something's attacking the village, and others are just kind of leaving her alone. And yeah, so that was a weird start. And then Mulashton tries to use Mage Hand to stop her friend, right? Because that seems reasonable. And although that doesn't go as planned, to stop her friend, right? Because that seems reasonable. And although that doesn't go as planned, kind of sort of the mage hand just like smacks Bedelia in the face and knocks her backward into the ground in the middle of the street, knocks the wind out of her. And so like she calms down enough that she's no longer freaking out, but decides that instead of going back to investigate and start their adventure and see what's up with this spoiled parasiter, she decides to go home. And so she goes home. She just leaves the whole adventure and goes home. And Malashton helps get her there. And of course, you know, parents are concerned. And so they lay her down and bring in the doctor who, you know, helps try to treat her with leeches and things. So now she's extra tired and she just like lays down for the rest of